welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I'm going to be eating lunch with you, and I also ordered like some really fun stuff that I wanted to show you because I eat really healthy a lot of the time, so sometimes I treat myself to mac and cheese, and these greens actually look really good. All this stuff is from Jungle Cafe, which is one of my favorite vegan places in New York because they just have pretty healthy, clean junk food options. And I have a really good buffet with really fresh greens. So I got mac and cheese and greens, a burrito, which is so good. This has like seitan, rice, and beans, and it also came with guac and house-made sour cream. And the mac and cheese came with this jalapeno muffin, corn muffin. And it's all vegan. Everything there is all vegan, nut-free, which is great for me because I have a peanut allergy. Yes! I usually don't like ordering food. Ever since I got back from Bali, my partner and I were really trying to make a conscious effort not to do that because it is really easy, especially when you work in an office, to just order lunch. But we just moved to this new place and we don't have any heat, or what is that word? Gas. We don't have any gas, so we can't cook any food for the next 2 weeks. So I'm really excited. I normally don't eat like this. You guys have seen my what I eat in a days, which are really, I think, true to my average diet, but when I do come across really good vegan options, I definitely let myself have the really yummy stuff. I'm literally sitting on my suitcase right now because I don't have any chairs to sit on for this like island. Okay, should I start with the salad or should I save the salad for after? No, fuck that. I'm gonna start with this yummy mac and cheese. Oh my god, that's so good. And there's seitan in this little green salad that it came with. This is like a platter of mac and cheese. I'm really gonna try not to eat all this. This isn't gonna be a mukbang where I try to eat all the food in front of me, but I just wanna have like a decent amount and have a lot left over so I can eat it for dinner. But I could put down some food, you guys. People think that vegans don't eat a lot, but I can crush whatever you put in front of me. I can definitely handle it. But the thing about me is I usually eat calorically dilute food, so I can eat a lot more of them. And I have to remember when I eat food like this that I don't have to eat as much. This is so good. It tastes like the mac and cheese that I would have when I was younger from a box, and I loved boxed mac and cheese. Oh my god. I think this is steamed kale. Should I have like done something like this? Let me see. I'm sure you can see. Jungle Cafe in Greenpoint, Brooklyn. That's really good. Okay. This burrito. I normally don't really like eating vegan Mexican food because a lot of the time it just doesn't. Actually, should I just bite this? I usually don't like to eat vegan cheese, but today was a special day, so that's why I ordered this. But otherwise, Mexican burritos without vegan cheese to me are just not satisfying. Like, I'd rather just eat my really clean steamed veggies in a burrito bowl rather than having like a full-on burrito. But this is real nice, and they also have, I think this is the sour cream that they make. They have really good Mexican rice there too. It's really nicely seasoned. And there's black beans and pico de gallo, lettuce, cilantro, and there's Diet cheese. I'm pretty sure they use Diet cheese for this and their mac and cheese. This is so good. And also I seitan, which another thing that I don't eat like on a day-to-day basis, but so yummy. I moan a lot when I eat because I'm just expressive like that, so if you don't like that, click out of this video. And this is a jalapeno corn muffin, so let's just try everything. And I have water here. I'm still a loner. I feel like because a lot of people see that I'm, I guess, I don't know if well-spoken is the right way to put it, but that I'm comfortable in front of the camera and I do know what I'm talking about when it comes to certain topics, that people think that I'm extroverted, because a lot of you have tried to figure out my personality type, but I'm definitely still an introvert and I'm definitely still a lone wolf out here, man. Which I don't mind at all, because that's just what I enjoy, but I was so excited to immerse myself back in the community after getting back from Asia and being gone for so long. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make friends, I'm gonna like have a little family out here, but literally almost every single one of my plans has gotten canceled. All my plans have been falling through. I think it's the season. That's what my boyfriend was like, it's just the season, people aren't going out as much, but I was like, I'm actually trying to make an effort for once to make friends and stuff, but it just isn't working. So I have a plan this Friday. I sometimes feel like such a little grandma though, because I'm totally fine just chilling by myself, you know? But hopefully this summer I will go out into the world. That's really good. They gave me vegan butter as well. These are all made from plants. And they also gave me a biodegradable bag, which is another good thing about Jungle Cafe. I love corn muffins. I think they're my favorite kind of muffin. Yeah, my boyfriend actually really motivates me to get out and do stuff. We're going to the Princess Nokia concert in May. It's like the first day that she's performing at this art fair thing. And he also bought me tickets to the David Bowie exhibit this weekend, and I don't know. I just think it's really rad that he gets me excited to do things that I guess people my age would be doing when I'm just ready to like escape to the wilderness, live in a tree house, and write poetry all day. I think my favorite thing about life is that anything could happen at any moment, or that everything is happening at every moment. I just feel so ready to like jump into action and to completely change my entire life in an instant if it has to happen. I just feel ready for the unknown and it's really exciting. I feel like I am a really spontaneous traveler and I already feel weird knowing that I'm settling into this place. I'm like, when is my next trip? Because I grow so much when I travel and I find so much peace in other places, and it really reminds me of the fact that the peace that you bring to the top of the mountain is the peace that you leave the mountain with, and that going somewhere beautiful isn't going to solve your sadness or anxiety. It all starts with you, and so anywhere that I travel now, I really, I get so much more connected with myself. These greens are so good. And the onions are kind of sweet, so it's a really nice balance with the savory mac and cheese. What is your favorite vegan meal? Actually, I think I already asked that, and those were great answers. But now I think it's about learning how to settle into one place and not need to go all over the world for growth, and just being able to be in a little bit more of a routine and find contentment and joy and expansion. Mmm. This is really yummy, like barbecue food. And then this is just so perfectly balanced. Oh my gosh. I feel so blessed to receive this food. Every time before I eat, I like to say a little mental or verbal thank you. So I'll say, thank you, sun, thank you, earth, thank you, workers who harvested and transported this food, thank you, chefs at the kitchen, thank you, delivery man, and I'm so grateful to receive this and really see and honor the whole journey that it took for this food and nourishment and energy to get to my table right here. Mm. To anyone who doesn't watch YouTube videos, I feel like a video like this is really weird. And when I talk about mukbangs, people are like, oh, that's interesting. There are different trends that go on in YouTube that just don't make sense to normal people who aren't in the YouTube community. I think it's funny. I really love the YouTube community, even though it's crazy and wild. It really just shows you all the different levels of consciousness out there, all the cool people doing different crazy, amazing things, or people who are really living their lives to entertain people and bring people joy. But I feel like if someone from my hometown were to watch a video like this, they'd be like, Hitomi makes videos of herself eating food? Okay. I think I'm starting to get full already. Slow down a little bit. But yeah, I've had some people from my hometown message me like, oh, you're famous now, or like just message me trying to get with me or just try to talk to me, but people that weren't nice to me back in the day. And I had this really weird thing with my hometown. I grew up in Brewster, New York. Look it up on Google. It's just such a low-key place, and the closest mall was like 45 minutes away, Danbury Fair Mall, and I don't know, it just kind of run down. I was talking to my dad the other night. I had dinner with him, and I got bullied for being Asian in my high school, and my dad also said he got like followed around there. I didn't know this, but he got followed around, and people would just follow him home some days, and cops would pull him over all the time. And this is kind of gross because I'm eating. We got like poop smudged all over our car. These neighborhood kids did that to our car. I don't know, it was racist. I didn't even realize it was that bad. My mom is Venezuelan, and she got pulled over for some random thing. So there was a lot of racial profiling going on, and I didn't even find out until like this past weekend when I had dinner with my dad. I was like, oh, Dad. My dad is so sweet. He's just like such a sweet Asian man. He still has an accent, and I'm taller than him, and he's just really calm and quiet and soft when he speaks. And so I don't know, I just like feel like I want to protect him. I just feel so grateful that I didn't stay in that town, because who knows what would have happened. And when I moved, here's my little life journey. If you're new to my channel, then you don't know this, but I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and then I moved to Brewster, New York when our strollers started getting stolen, and it was just kind of sketchy. And yeah, I think we lived in Prospect Park area. And so we moved to Brewster, lived there for a while, and then I moved to Maryland for high school. I lived in Rockville, Maryland, and I loved Maryland. I loved the school that I went to. There was so much diversity. I learned about feminism. I learned about gender neutrality. We had gender neutral bathrooms, and our graduation gowns were all one color. A much more accepting place, and it was a breath of fresh air also to be in a place where not everyone in the school knew everything about me, my first and last name and like 5 facts about me. There were so many students that you could really get lost and be low-key, and I loved that. But I considered myself a nobody just in the fact that I didn't belong to a certain group of people. And I loved it. I'm saying that now, but while I was in high school, I was not the happiest. It's so funny, man. I wish that I could talk to myself in high school as I am now and just let myself know it's gonna be okay. And to take my vitamins, man. I'm excited to take my vitamins after this video. But I was definitely smoking the ganj and drinking the drink. And both of those things are depressants. And my mom would always tell me this, and I learned it in forensics class. And I still kept doing it. I was like, no, Mom, you don't know what you're talking about. Like, I'm just sad because my life sucks. And now, anytime that I smoke or drink, I instantly, like, plummet downward. My energy is just more sensitive. I feel so much more self-loathing, like I'm not as nice to myself. So I don't do that anymore, and I'm so much more balanced. I did all the things that my mom told me to do in high school that I didn't listen to, and I feel a lot happier. Even when I do get, you know, depression or anxiety, it's so much easier to manage when I know that my body is functioning at its highest capability. I don't really dwell on the past or like to think about it too much, but because I've already, you know, healed from a lot of things that have happened in the past, and I don't need to revisit them every single day or identify myself as I'm this person who has healed from this, you know. I'm just kind of like, I want to just be present with my current joy and knowledge and wisdom without carrying around that story with me. However, I've been a little bit reflective of my past lately because I turned 20 like 4 months ago, November, December, 5 months ago, and so I just definitely don't feel like a 20-year-old. I don't even know what a 20-year-old is supposed to feel like, but yeah, I guess I've just been reflecting on if I ever really felt like a kid, because I did grow up really fast, so that was a good bite. Yeah, I've just been reflecting on what it means to feel young or to be young. And if that's a feeling that I yearn for, because I feel like being young just comes with a lot of uncertainty. Okay, I think this is gonna be my last bite of the burrito because I'm getting kind of full. This shirt, by the way, is from Love AJ. Necklace is from Love AJ and DIY necklace. Well, I definitely did not get to my salad today. That's gonna be great for later though. I really like to keep it light at dinner time because if I am full at all when I go to sleep, my stomach is so messed up the next day. So I try to stop eating at least 2 hours before I go to sleep because it just doesn't feel good for me to lie horizontally when my food needs to be digested vertically, and I definitely feel it the next day. And overall, I do believe age is just a number, and that having this youthful energy is just all about a person's soul. Because my sister is an extremely young soul, and so many people I met in Bali or know in the spiritual community are very young souls, and they just have a different energy than me. Like, they could be 28 and act or just feel younger than me, and I'm 20. And people always tell me that they think I'm 25 or 23 because of the way that I act and carry myself. And it's not like I'm trying to be a certain way, it's just who I am. But yeah, I really just think it's about someone's soul and their energy. And when someone is born, this is what I learned in my Tantra yoga teacher training thing. There are certain characteristics and energies that are very dominant in that person that are there for a reason to help them live out their dharma, whatever their path is in this lifetime is almost pre-planned or pre-written in some way. And so whatever energies are most dominant in you will really show you, give you insight into what your purpose is on this earth. And for me, my 4th chakra is the most dominant chakra, which is all about kindness and compassion and love and empathy and stuff like that. Actually, I don't know if empathy is one of them, but it makes a lot of sense that I am here to heal people. But yeah, so some people have younger souls that are more enthusiastic or more I don't want to say excited, because I'm very easily excited by everything. Everything excites me. But you guys know what I mean. That's someone's beautiful, energetic makeup that will align them perfectly on their path. So Shout out to the young souls and the old souls and the in-between souls. And I think we all are on a spectrum of like introversion and extroversion. So there's not even a point to really label or define any of it, because in different situations, I am an extrovert. I am actually making people laugh, which makes me so happy. I love making people laugh. And then in other situations, I am just like such a hermit and like I can't come out of my shell and I'm just so quiet. I don't even know what I've been talking about this whole video. That is so good. I love muffins. I love a buttered muffin. I also really like Vines and memes and all the other things that other people in this generation are enjoying. And I think a lot of people think because I'm on a spiritual path or because, you know, I do these practices that I wouldn't watch someone like David Dobrik or I wouldn't watch dumb entertainment from time to time, but I do. I love taking part in this dual world, and I love to just take things easy and not be so serious about my spiritual growth or take myself so seriously at all. Like, I like to play around, but in a conscious way. That's kind of reminds me of my video, what does spirituality look like? Anyone can be a spiritually connected being, whether they're working on Wall Street or working for a kids camp or selling hemp clothes, you know. As long as you're being aware and conscious of your actions and hopefully they won't hurt anyone else or hurt yourself, then I would say have fun dancing in the realms of this lifetime, this existence. And it might teach you something, you know? Like allowing yourself to shop and buy material things and or be gluttonous might lead you to the realization that you really don't need any of this stuff to feel complete and whole. And when I spoke on the panel at NYU about sustainability, one of the other women sitting next to me said she challenged herself to not shop for like 6 months or 11 months, and she said it was a lot harder than she thought it was. And so at the end, when we were asked the question, what does the future of sustainability look like to you? I kind of brought that up. I was like, I think that once people start to realize that they don't need all these outer things to feel good about themselves and start questioning why they at least care enough to continue buying new stuff and not wearing the other stuff in their closet and like contributing to fast fashion, that's when things will really start to change. When people start asking themselves these kinds of questions of, does this fulfill me? Like, what am I doing? And is it contributing to my life's purpose? Is it enlightening my spirit to be doing this in my life? And I guess it's kind of hard for a lot of girls on social media because it is their job, it is how they get paid, and so they feel like they have to follow trends or they have to keep looking good and buying into certain fast fashion brands if they're sponsoring them or whatever. And I'm not gonna say that I don't fall into that paradigm. I'm really trying to do my best. This was so good. I cannot wait to eat this later. That is the best feeling in the world, is going into your fridge later in the day when you're really hungry again and have an empty tummy and you have all this awesome food to eat. And getting 2 meals out of like 1 order of food, even though these are 2 separate orders. This and this came together, the muffin and the cheese, mac and cheese, the burrito and the salad came together. So Jungle Cafe is doing it right. I'm just gonna eat a little bit more of this. I honestly get sad when I see mukbangs and the person says they're so full afterwards. I'm just like, oh, that feeling, like there's a bubble around your tummy of fullness. Like, that's not a pleasant feeling. And I would know that feeling. So I'm sorry if this was kind of sad. I'm just feeling pretty mellow today. It's like 2nd day in a row of rain and cloudiness. But I'm like agreeing with myself in my head, like, yeah, I just really want to accept where I am in each moment, and it's okay not to be super exuberant all the time. A certain darkness is needed to see the light. I had that quote in my bedroom in Maryland. That quote is so true. This container is also really awesome. I'm probably gonna save this and reuse this for salad. That's really a big, good boy. Yum! Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna have one more bite of this burrito. The mac and cheese was good, but this is like bursting with flavor. I like to rip off the excess tortilla on the top because no one wants to eat just the tortilla. Like, maybe that's just me. Your beliefs shape your world, man. So true. Ooh, ooh. Me singing to my food. I was sitting on this suitcase the whole time with a beanbag over it. Yes, I did good and I'm feeling good. I guess we can continue this with me taking my vitamins, 2 of each of these, and then I'm also on these little things for my acne, which is still a mystery to me. I have no idea what's causing my acne because my skin was really clear for the past like 2 or 3 years. This is Diatomaceous Earth. Ooh. Which I told you guys about. It's like micro silica beads that are good for detoxing, good for hair and nails, and is also good for acne. It really makes your skin glow, so I just take like a tablespoon of this a day if I remember to, and it is kind of dehydrating, so if you do drink this, take a little bit at first and see how it makes you feel. Drink a lot of water when you take it because it can be dehydrating. And get the food grade kind because the other kind is poisonous. Food grade Diatomaceous Earth. I still have my 10-pound bag that I got from Amazon. It's great. Ooh, ooh, baby, 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 I will be grieving if you wanted to leave me all alone now. Not Spawn, but vitamins saved my life, so. I kind of want to audition for some acting roles just for fun because I really love just whipping out a quick monologue or a character, and I've always wanted to act and I don't know why I never pursued it. It just seems like a lot of fun and I really enjoy putting a mask on, so to speak. I might just try and find an audition and do it for fun. Just for shits and giggles. I feel like that's the kind of thing that when I'm older I'd be like, oh, I wish I took advantage of my youth and pursued every little hobby that I had. Like I could see myself wishing that I could do that forever, so I might as well just do it now. You know? Did any of you eat food while you watched this? Please let me know. I do not like taking vitamins. Yes! Yes, bitch! I'm feeling good! Today is a good day. Today is a really good day because I am feeling hopeful in this life, in this existence, that everything is gonna be okay. I'm listening to the omens and I'm just ready to receive whatever lessons have to come my way. And that's why today is a good day. I would love to see more mukbangs where people take their vitamins at the end, or like they take a probiotic or a digestive enzyme. That'd be so funny. Filming a mukbang, better take my digestive enzymes, which help you break down food, basically. So that's all for today's video. I feel like I talked about a lot. Sending you guys love. Thank you if you watch this and if you care to hear my stories or my rambles or rants. And I hope that you ate some yummy, nourishing food. And I just wish you luck, and I just hope that you accept whatever you're feeling in this moment and just know that it's valid. I know so many people out there are struggling with anxiety or depression or trauma, and just know that how you're feeling is valid and you have so much to learn from any emotion on the spectrum that you can be feeling right now. So honor yourself and know that you're not wrong for feeling pain or feeling anger or sadness. Like, it's there, so just let it be felt, and when it's ready to go, be okay with making space for lighter feelings that you deserve in your life. So thank you, I feel you, sending you love, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!